Why do we need big pharma? Why do we need?
Yeah. Yes,
We
I got
let
the
listen. They could.
receipts. You definitely said 6, but it's cool. I'm ready.
I am so,
It's
so
We
sorry.
couldn't wait.
all
We
right.
Forgive
couldn't
me.
wait to see you.
It's cool. It's cool. You know, I had these to-go meals going out today, so that's what I was just getting done.
Girl,
I got oxtails and let me bring y'all up here where I can see y'all.
Uh, we cut.
Oxtails
We
and
cut in the cooking. We cut in the cooking.
it's all
The
right, bro.
Sunday
It's
cooking.
done. It is done.
those,
We
It's done.
we
those
came in right when the love was going on.
mhm.
Absolutely.
Man, you have a lot going on, man. Those oxtails, what are they sitting on? What do you got those on that in that flyer?
In the flyer, they just on a black plate. Oh, that's
Boy.
the infused oxtail drippings. Yeah,
Now, if you know anything about oxtails, how dark that meat is, I mean that meat will fall off that
it's
bone. That thing is
definitely falling off the bone. Look, I'm actually gonna do a tutorial. I'm torn between even teaching the people how to make oxtails, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
oh
just do it.
you should. Oh you should because you got some skill on that. The oxtails ain't they I don't even know
She
your
about to do the tutorial. Oh, they lucky today.
Yeah.
listen, I can't see you. I can't see you, Miss DC, and I can't see Marv. So
You
uh what is she
can
doing?
see us?
And that's fine. It'll come back on the playback. What's
Oh,
what
okay.
is what is she doing?
She's sparking up her blunt right now. I mean,
Mm,
her joint. She got a bat.
That's all. That's all. Just getting my bag ready.
all right. All right. How's your business been going?
It's been going well. It's been going well. The social media, exposure is definitely taking things to the next level.
Yeah.
So, I've been operating this thing since 2018 without social media. So this has definitely stepped it up a notch. You had to actually come here to experience it. Now we're letting people in, virtually for free. So it's working out. I'm
I
That's
was
good.
telling my
excited.
I was telling my friend when I was at her house, I was like, listen, check this out. I'm like, and she has a map because she got kids right there. I'm like, BC is right there. She's closer to me than I thought. I thought she was down. I'm like, and I'm not just talking. I,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that trip. One of
You
these
gotta
days,
come
I'm gonna
out.
make that
Y'all have
trip.
to come out.
And she said she was looking. She said she was looking on your other page, and she said she's had her prices over there. I didn't. I tried to go find it. I don't know what hell she was talking about.
Oh, the
Another page.
LucileVerde.com page. Yeah, probably LucileVerde.com.
I gotta go check that out. I
Yeah,
gotta. I'm gonna check your experiences out with this weed and food.
it's
It's
Yeah.
it's
amazing.
the
So,
best fusion
hey,
ever.
so right. I know. So for the people who wasn't here on the first for the first time, can you explain in a little in the detail what your
What it
business is about?
is, so Canna Cape Cod DC is the very first all-inclusive bed and breakfast on the East Coast. So we provide your flour, your food, edibles, snacks, open bar, ice cream bar, like buffet
So
breakfast if it's more than two or three of you. Um, Yeah, we provide everything. Like all you have to bring is yourself, your stomach, your lungs, and just have a blast.
I like the whole vibe you got down there.
Thank you, thank you.
that sound like my heaven. That sound like my heaven right there.
No, it's a stoner's
It's a
paradise.
slight.
That's our whole tagline, a stoner's paradise. You don't have
Oh my
to bring
god.
anything and you will have a grand time.
A lot of people vouch for the things that you do in your business, man. You really
For
go the
sure.
extra length. You go the
I
full
do.
you go the full
I
mile,
do.
and
Yeah,
it shows that
absolutely.
you respected it. You know what was dope with that Grinch. What was I don't know if
The,
it was a skit or short. That was fire. That was dope.
thank you, thank you. And
I
it's
was
funny
like,
because that skit is like 3 years old, and I just keep putting it out there because people love it. But we're gonna actually redo it next year, though. We're gonna redo it because that was before we even knew how to edit. So it
that
can
was dope.
definitely get better.
That was dope. What do you got plans and coming up for like? What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing.
So the biggest thing for Canna Cape Cod DC right now is the Canna Cape Cod Creators House. So what we've done is teamed up with 20 cannabis businesses or brands just in the DMV. If people are wondering why they weren't invited, it was just for brands in the DMV. It was specifically for micro influencers, and that means any influencer under 10,000, or any account, I should say, any account under 10,000 followers. We're the
Oh,
micro influencer level is what they call us. So the goal is to get to the next level through networking, collaborations, just cross marketing with each other's following and each other's brands. Like
yes.
it's gonna be pretty major. So we announced it on 1/5, which we call quarter day. That's a quarter of 420. The actual event is going to take place on half day, which is 210, half of 420. And then we're going to follow up with all the creators on 420 to see just what impact being a part of this experience has had on their account, on their business, on everything. So right now we are focused. We're always doing the bud and breakfast. We can do that with our eyes closed now. So right now we are focusing on local cannabis brands and exposure. Like when the DC scene, we're coming as a whole team. So
Yeah.
it's
What
definitely
made
strength
you?
in numbers.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're not. I'm glad that you're paying attention like to the small people. What made you do that? Can you tell that it's? Can you tell that there's some really dope people in the small areas and with a
It's
smaller following?
absolutely. Honestly, it was a mushroom dream. I'm not even gonna lie. I was on psychedelics. I thought about all these little things that we could do for each other and to support each other. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it all instead of doing this or that. Let's do all the things and just make it a movement and just really like make it work. Like there's ways to manipulate the algorithm. We're gonna figure them out and share them with each other. So it's
Crack it.
it's major.
Right.
And speaking of
It's a win-win.
psychedelics, I do have an upcoming on January 20th. Capital Shroomery is opening up, so
Oh,
that's my
nice.
brother from another mother. So it's totally I-81 psychedelic dispensary.
Yeah.
So there'll be a Lucille Lane
Nice.
meet and greet at the grand opening. So that's gonna be major. Yeah,
Nice.
That's
Wow,
psychedelic.
that's big.
But it's something that I just got into.
That's
Absolutely, I
big.
support it.
I love.
Absolutely, I support it.
I'm all in with the shrooms. Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Probably,
Yeah,
it
for
probably just
sure.
it
I
opens
got
your
the same
mind.
chocolate with chocolates.
It
Yes.
does. It does. Like Canna Cape Cod DC was a shroom dream. So,
Shroom
the last time
dream.
I had a shroom dream this good, it was Canna Cape Cod DC. So now the Canna Cape Cod Creators House is the next big thing. So it's gonna be
What?
just as big.
What?
Blessings. Blessings.
Blessing.
Yeah.
That's major. Hopefully, we can come and try to be a part of something
You
Absolutely.
like
always
that.
got something
So
going, man.
the next one is definitely going to be opened up to at least the region. I wanted to do the first one local because I just wanted to get it under my belt, get it executed.
Yeah.
But and I knew the local cannabis community is like who I could get real quick to rally behind me and be on board. But the next one, after we have a proven track record of what we can do with these tactics, the next one is definitely going to be regional. Because I
Yeah.
see you guys. I love what y'all are doing. I love it.
We love
I
Yeah.
absolutely
this,
love it.
man. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
For sure. For sure.
it's
We love
important.
this, man. We're trying to get a nice little platform of love, you know?
That's why
So some
Absolutely.
love.
we try to tell you to come
Absolutely.
back so you can promote with us, promote on here, man. Because
Absolutely.
you look gorgeous
Yes.
in these reels, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You make these
You're
reels look
doing your
good.
thing.
Yeah.
It's always something. You always got something going on. You know what I mean? And I believe what don't you got something for football too coming up, right?
Super
Oh shit.
Bowl Sunday. Yes, that's one of our that's our next big thing after New Year's is usually Super Bowl. So yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. It's just we watch the commercials, we smoke during the game. It's not really football centered, but it's there if you want to watch it. So
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's dope.
but I do
Look,
Everything is
have
when you
we
appropriate.
will be building gingerbread stadiums this year.
Yeah.
So I have a contest going.
Yeah.
There's gonna be let me hold on, let me show you how the stadium.
Yo, I saw that. That's dope. how can we
Can't keep
tell
up.
them how to?
Man.
You're
She got
doing
a lot of she got
mad
a
shit.
concept.
It's the shroom dreams, man. I'm trying to get
And
me on
tell
my hands on some more psychedelics and some tea, boy,
We're
boy.
we're gonna have at least 3 teams, possibly four, and we're gonna be building gingerbread stadiums. The team with the winning stadium is going to get a prize. Everybody on the team is gonna get a prize.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's fire. How do they get?
That's dope.
How do you? What are you doing? How do they get a gingerbread stadium and what
Oh,
do they got to do?
there'll be 3 stations set up here at the Super Bowl party. So you got to get at a table and get with
You
a
got
team.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fire.
this
Oh,
is
that's
going on
fire.
during the party with all
That
the smoke.
That
that's what it's
is
about. The
dope.
collaboration.
The
You bring
collaborate.
people together,
Yes.
man. This is how you tell about your business. Your marketing is very, very. It's just you doing everything. Like you're.
I have a village, but most of it's like my idea, and then I'll bounce it off, my crew, and then it just grows and gets better. But I usually do come up with the ideas. I'm the idea girl, but I have, like the mason jar. She always helps me with details. Like I'm the broad spectrum idea person, and then she'll reel me in with details. Lady Liberty Mobile Snacks, District Elixir. Like I have my crew.
That,
I definitely have my crew.
mm.
That's cool.
See, yeah, her whole process on Instagram is fire. Your Instagram be
Thank
jumping. I'd be like,
you. Thank you.
it's so many posts. I'm like, is she doing all this stuff? Because that's
You
please
know,
tag.
but it's funny you say that because, of course, I always feel like I'm not doing enough. I think most of us, as far as content, feels like we've dropped the ball. You know what I do? My page is, I think, going on 3 years old. This was my original page that had gotten taken away for a long time and then came back.
Uh-huh.
So, my following has doubled since I got this page back. So a lot of the times when it looks like I'm on the ball, it's because I'm re-releasing old reels. Like you'll see, green hair, pink hair. It's not that I'm doing all this stuff overnight. Those are old reels that I'm re-releasing
Holy,
because I know some of my newer people haven't seen them. So yeah, you can re-release some old
you got
stuff
a
when
lot
you.
of content then.
I do have a lot of content. I got a lot. You know what? For everything that you've seen, I have something in my phone that you haven't seen. So I have a
Wow.
lot of content. I'm like Tupac. There's so many freaking unreleased songs. we gonna get it out there though. That's the goal for 2024 is to get some of this content out of my camera roll.
Oh man, it be taking up so much of my memory.
Oh
Last
man.
last episode, last episode was like cutting two, and I was like, oh, I hate to do this, but we had to
But
post
yeah,
it in two.
is the
Yeah,
only way.
yeah. That's why you
I
got to
hate
stay relevant.
deleting stuff, man.
So
You got
I
to.
have a question. I have a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was it to drop a song? Are you a musician anyway, Bob? Or what happened? What happened there?
He's an artist as well.
Okay,
He's an
okay,
artist.
okay.
He helps with the thought process, the process to sometimes the beat process. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll make the beat. He'll tell me. He'll add his input. We sending everything back and
Okay,
forth on the
okay.
gram like a highway. So to make sure
Absolutely.
we cross reference everything. So he can. I know Bob. I know Marv can rap. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get him. We're just
Absolutely.
we're just
Absolutely.
starting to like make music around the cannabis. Man,
Okay. So there's
we
other music that I can hear already?
yeah.
Okay,
We
because
got
I
like
was like, that can't just be his first song, like a one-off like
I think that's
situation.
Marv's. I think that's how like second. I got a lot of music, but like
Yeah,
I don't care about the past.
man.
I like weed music now. I like what rapping about
Well,
and singing
look, put
about.
it out there and I will use it because
Oh,
I love it. I loved it.
yo, we
I
saw
Yeah,
thought it
that
was
you
too
used
cute.
it. Thank you so
yeah.
much. That was dope. We dope.
No
We just
Well,
problem. No
definitely
problem.
more music coming out.
man,
We're just trying to tap in
it's
different, trying to be
something.
different because we
Oh
tone
my god.
tone don't like to be copied. I don't, you know what I
Oh
mean.
my god.
Um,
Especially by the
but
people
you
that
know
you
what I mean.
admire.
I kind of
Yeah,
like let's just figure out how to be different, and
yeah,
then we just utilizing what we do
Yeah,
best, tie
he
it
brought
into
the
what we're
music in.
doing right now.
It was
absolutely.
his
No, I
like
get it. I get it.
it's his idea for a lot of this stuff. Like it'll be his idea, his brainchild, but I'll like make it in digital form and put it out and put it out
Absolutely.
and put it
Okay.
out and put it
The
out.
perfect team. That is the perfect team.
I tell him this, we are an effective team. And like if we could move I tell him, do I not, Marv? More than often, I'm like, dude, I use these words. We are an
Yeah.
effective team. Those
And
are the
that's
words.
important. That's
Yeah.
important. Sometimes you have a team where each individual might be better off by themselves, but if you have a team that makes you both stronger, that's what matters. An effective team. I'm gonna start using that because
Yes, yes. You know how I know Instagram is messing with us? We hit 1,500 followers organically, okay? Like, and our numbers, they just don't add up. Like they are like suppressing the message in a way that you wouldn't believe. Because we should be up there. Did you see some of them? They have like 212,000 likes. I'm like, how is that possible? And like, what are
you know, there's
we?
bots, people buy followers. I would rather grow slowly and grow
No, yeah,
organically with my target audience than to
yeah.
have a bunch of unengaged ass followers. Like,
We
Right.
got real
you guys are doing it the
people.
right way.
Yeah,
You're definitely doing it the right
thank
way.
you. This is
Right.
fun. We love
Right.
doing
Facts.
this.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
There's a
and
lot.
that's what the Creators House is about. It's like finding your niche market because you're networking with like-minded people and businesses in your same like. And we have everyone from cannabis nurses to dispensary owners to content creators, but our common denominator is cannabis. So we'll be cross-referencing a lot of different branches on the same
Right.
tree, and that's where we're gonna
Right.
excel.
And that's where that's like our next venture where I was telling Tone and working on it deeply because I know it just can't be me and him.
Yes,
But
we're gonna, we're
it's it's
gonna put
something
it to
we've been
work.
working on and try to tie in people and how how we are looking at things in our own
Right.
way and
One day,
being a part of it. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? But that's coming soon. You know what I mean? That's coming soon.
one day we're gonna have a
And
cannabis plant. Cannabis plant, dude. A
Okay,
seed.
I want a Lucio Verde OG strain. That's my goal. And actually, I'm not even supposed to talk about this yet. But
Uh-oh.
I'm a mention it here. This is some exclusive shit. After the Creators House situation, our next big thing is going to be a grow class. So for amateur grow, I'm not teaching it, of course. I'm taking the class, but I have a very very well respected DC grower, probably the biggest one we have, one of the first ones we had, and we're gonna team up for a grow class. So if
What?
anybody is looking to get into the agricultural side of the plant, now's the time. So we'll be dropping those dates right after the Creator House.
Mm. We need you got
that sounds
yeah,
dope.
Thank you,
great.
thank
That's
you.
what it's about.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How can
Yeah,
Yeah, that
production.
sounds
Like I
dope.
have land. My family has tons of land in Virginia. Like this is something that I need to know. I need to know.
Right.
yeah.
So
Right. The
Oh
best
invite
thing I
others
just
to
said,
learn
man,
with
like
me.
the best thing I was just saying, like like telling Tone, man, once we are our best version of
yes.
ourselves, then
We have to
the
heal.
sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Getting to that point to being the best version of yourself, no matter what it takes.
No matter.
Um, get your surroundings controlled, and then we're all like geniuses. You know what I'm saying? I swear,
Yeah.
we're all geniuses, man. You know what I mean? It's just some people are got a lot going on in different areas, and you know what I mean. And to me, what matters most is trying to get out what's how
Absolutely.
I feel. So I just kind of like I'll do anything to get that peace and get to the
Absolutely.
point where I'm the best version of myself,
That's
so we
right.
can just be
Because
creative, man. You know what I'm
when you
saying?
operate at that level, you're unstoppable. You remember that movie Limitless?
Facts.
Like
Oh yes.
you are
I think yes.
unstoppable.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
and
might
that's why the pandemic, I think, kind of leveled the playing field for a lot of people because it gave creatives a moment to just breathe and create. Like a lot of people didn't even realize they were creatives yet because they were operating in survival mode for so long. that, that part of them never got a chance to kick in. But then,
Absolutely.
you got to sit down for
Absolutely.
18 months and you realize, like, well, I'm creative as fuck. Like, wait,
Yeah.
just give me a chance, right? I didn't have
Yeah.
a chance to be creative. So, yeah, I'm here. I did hair for 30 years. So I've always known that I was an artist and a creative,
You
but I'm
definitely
here
are.
to see people, really embracing it and doing things and creating jobs. They always said the best job is created, not applied for anyway. So that's
Facts.
what we're doing.
Right.
Absolutely. You are an artist you are an artist in many forms, dude. You come with a whole bunch
Oh,
of
thank you.
knowledge. The
Thank
hair
you.
industry, the food industry, the cannabis, the infusions things are just your dishes look like they are like something off a 5-star restaurant. I'm not saying you aren't. And I'm not saying you aren't. I'm just saying, like, you, you, when the picture makes you want to eat and try it, you
That's
know
no, that's
damn
for
well.
real. Because you eat with your eyes
Very
first.
visual. I'm a very visual. I
Very,
tell
yes,
tell all my friends
absolutely.
that I'm very visual.
Listen,
Like when it comes to food
it's,
and
it's,
everything.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Tone, you is a very
Yeah,
visual motherfucker, man. For
yeah,
sure.
man. Everything it has to look right to me. Not only does it have to like sound right in my head to me, I gotta like look at it and it's got to be appeasingly aesthetic to me.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely. And that's how you make all your dishes.
I,
Can you tell me some of the dishes you got, please? Just run it past me
um,
again.
you know what? Some of the things that I hear people saying, like, that was the best, yada yada I ever had, and it'd be the simple stuff like the best salmon. My salmon like wins people over. I've had people order salmon on the first night and then get it every single night, like they don't even want to, switch. My fried
Mm.
chicken, people love it. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm gonna do. The oxtails, of course, the oxtails are a winner. And when I do these cooking classes, I'm gonna do not even classes, tutorials, and I'm gonna do it live. So it's gonna
Yeah,
be
she
raw
said
and real.
oxtail.
It's gonna be raw and real. But yes, my signature deviled egg. But those are the things that I'm gonna be showing you guys, like the crowd favorites, the guests, the
So,
requests, like repeat guests will send me their menu before they even arrive. Like they're looking forward to the food more than the weed, more than me even. So
The
that's
broccoli.
what we're
The,
doing. The broccoli. Oh, thank y'all. Look at y'all. Look, Janae, what's going on?
that's crazy. Hold
No,
on.
no,
Everybody's saying,
I've had adults tell me they don't eat certain things, broccoli, green beans, and then I'll make it for somebody else in the house and they love it. After they told me they didn't eat
she
it.
said no for real though. She posted a dish earlier that looks so damn good. Beautiful, beautiful PR 52 said that, man. I be trying to tell you like, so I be like, who is behind her marketing? Absolutely
Well, let me
genius. Like,
tell you something. Some of my best edits. I don't know if y'all know this, but I have a 14 and 15-year-old sons.
oh,
So you want to get some edited and some, like, they know,
they help them
they're the
out.
they're the demographic that, like
Oh yeah.
viral, like they know it. They know what catches the eye. So yeah, I
Oh,
use all my resources. Absolutely.
absolutely. I believe that's perfect because you're teaching them as you're going. Their mom, not only
Absolutely.
does their mom have a business that's absolutely amazing. Like, and it's not
yeah,
really BS
Oh, thank
bull.
you. Thank
That,
you. Thank you. You
that's
know what?
inspiring.
They are
yeah, it
they're
is.
actually they're coming out with their own YouTube channel, basically like growing up in a bed and breakfast. And they
Whoa.
cook, so they're gonna have their own cooking segment too. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, nice,
That
nice,
those
nice.
are these like these type of podcasts and things of that nature. Growing up in bed and breakfast, no one's
No
ever
one's
done that. I've never even
ever
heard,
grown up
and
in
it
a bed and
sounds fine.
breakfast, right?
Oh, mom done
And
put your
trust
whole
me,
idea
they
out.
use it. They use it to their full advantage. Like they order breakfast just like guests.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that's got to
nice.
be absolutely amazing. Yes, it is nice. That's the life. You doing
I
stuff?
mean, there's no way I could provide stuff for, strangers that I wouldn't do for them. So they
Absolutely.
get it by
Family
default.
first.
Yeah,
Family first.
absolutely. Absolutely.
What what are the Are there any more like upcoming things? Where are you still? I see that you're still growing and you're still engaging in the creative part of your brain. The collaboration part is super important.
Absolutely.
Why do you? How did you? First of all, a lot of
So,
growers, well, a lot of people on Instagram, let's say that they won't really want to share their audience, and it's not really about your audience. It's
right,
about the message.
right.
So as you still grow, you realize the importance of sharing a reel and the collaboration parts. That's why we go so hard.
Let me tell you something that I learned after being in business. Competition is only happens at the bottom. The people that are
Oh, I've heard
growing,
that.
the people that are on top, those are collaborations. There's no competition once everybody is winning and when everybody's goal is to
Yeah,
win. Like, it's not, because competition is, under the premise that if I win, you lose. When really we can all win. There doesn't have to be a loser. So, I think if everybody just concentrates on their business and the integrity of their business, like
yes,
there's nobody that can put you out of business but you. So
I
if you
agree.
lose, you were gonna lose anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm all about collaborations. Like, I'm not competing with anybody. But
Oh
you know
man,
who Canna Cape Cod DC was last year. That's who I'm competing with. Like, my LY numbers. That's it.
that's why we follow you. You got it. You understand it. You get it. You get it, and that's how you're gonna grow.
Thank you.
That's how she's
Yeah.
gonna grow.
By bringing everybody, look, let me tell you something. You bring people with you, and one of your people might freaking skyrocket, and next thing you know, they pulling you up.
Like, oh
Like, it doesn't
my
matter
God,
how it happens, as long as it happens.
I
Like,
told
you never know
you.
who's gonna be where. Like, I don't, I treat everybody with respect. I don't care if you have, I mean, and this is just a small part of it, but as far as social media goes, I don't care if you have 250 followers. Like,
I know that's right.
everybody is just as important. Everybody is, you look at people with thousands and thousands of followers, or even over 100,000 followers. Either they've been
Right,
doing it longer, or their niche was catchier. But that has nothing to do with your growth rate. So
right,
I'm just here
right.
for what I
Right.
enjoy.
It reminds me of something I heard when they saying that like we're losing like people's talent is being overlooked
Oh,
by
oh, yeah.
popularity. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And popularity is kind of like when it's like what people go by for information,
yeah,
like who's popular, but it's I don't know why, you know what I mean? Because there's so many ways to become popular. You know what I mean? By acting a fool. You know what
right,
I'm saying? And
right,
you
right,
can
Yeah.
become popular. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
and
Being
yeah.
totally negative.
Yeah. No,
You
All
know
I
what I
was
the
just
mean?
telling
time.
one of my friends earlier. I said, my biggest fear is going viral for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like. And she was like, "Well, is it a bad thing if you get everybody's attention? You can
That's
always
right.
change
It's
your
not.
perspective." No, you. I mean, it's not. But at the same time, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So
You're in the cannabis industry. You're not really. You wouldn't really. The clip would probably be of you saying something along the lines of food, beauty, and cosmetic, or something like that. But it wouldn't look bad. It might be funny as hell at one point. It
it
might be
might
funny
be.
as hell how it's like shot and like
It
put
could
out.
be. It could
But
be. And
all that,
I'm all about funny.
yeah.
I love a good laugh.
You
So
need that. You need that publicity, man. I'm a real firm believer in that. Like I try to be as professional as I can, but man, I got the kid in me just wants to. It screams all the time, and this is when you guys say certain things. It's just funny to me. You gotta like, have fun with it. Life is
absolutely,
like how,
absolutely.
how are you being treated in the realm of cannabis, the cannabis business world? Do they take it as they should? Do they take you seriously?
I think, you know what? I think it's I would say yes as a whole. Um, for some people in the industry, and at the
Yeah,
guest level, for some people it's just like too good to be true. If you haven't experienced it, I
yeah,
think some people just like can't even believe that this is going on. So, I definitely get support from, the people that know it's real.
yeah.
So, yeah, and like I
I
said, the
try to.
DC cannabis community is extremely supportive of one another. So I would say yes. I would say yes.
You know, that's I just wanted to make sure because sorry, because you guys are DC is like the forefront. The closest place that's just 100% legal. Can you grow weed there?
Absolutely, yes.
There's no strings attached there, is there?
I mean, there's some limitations on how many mature plants you can have per adult in the house.
But you
There's definitely got to be some regulation, but
but you
yeah,
can
you can
grow
pretty much.
four plants.
You know what? I'm not even sure exactly what it is, to be perfectly honest, because
Yeah.
that's not what I do. So, but yeah, there's definitely guidelines. For some reason, I'm thinking six. Six sounds more familiar.
That's all we want.
Yeah.
That's all. We don't want to grow. We don't want to cultivate a whole cornfield. It's
Right.
about you know how big you can grow a plant.
I
Eat.
do. I've
What
seen it. I've
you
seen
guys?
it. I've
We're
seen
gonna
it.
go crazy. This.
And
We're gonna go crazy.
my guy that's gonna teach the grow class, he literally grows cannabis forests. So like we're gonna get the real deal
Oh,
education. Yeah.
I was. I was going to ask. I remember on the last episode that we were doing, you said that yeah, like you brought out one of the things that you go the furthest to do for one of your guests. Brought him like 50 strains to choose from. I'm like, well, where are
Yeah.
you? Because
Yeah.
I look at everything you do, and I'm like, I don't really see her growing any. Where's she getting this? And it really, uh, I'm like, where's she getting all these strains from? I was like,
But
so you said
I
you have,
tell you, I archive them. Like I start saving strains. I have little grams of strains that I haven't smoked since freaking September, but I have them preserved and vacuum sealed. So when I have guests that are staying multiple nights, I can pull
mm,
from our archive. Yeah, and it's just a gram. Like it's not a whole lot. I mean, well, it's a generous gram. It's like a 1.17. So by the time you take the stem and everything out, you still got a good gram.
I could
But yeah,
roll a
I
couple
just
blunts out of that. People be like, that's one blunt. I absolutely not. Break that down.
but I
Break it.
archive it. I get, I make sure that I keep a variety, even if it's a tiny little bit.
That's fascinating. So now I understand the. Okay, I'm seeing your whole process. It's an oiled machine going on.
It
You
is,
got a
but
right.
it's
You
a
got a
trial
good.
and error.
You
So
got
matter of fact, let
a
me
good
grab some
business.
flowers so I can roll something. Hold on.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? What?
She went to go grab something.
Remember, y'all. I can't see. I can't see. So I'm gonna act
Yeah,
like I'm
that's all
seeing.
right. And I forgot about
Seeing.
that. Yeah, she went to go grab something. I can still see her.
Good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? You're doing really well
It
to
don't
where you
matter
can see
to
us.
me. It
I
don't matter to
feel
me
like
if
you're
I can see you.
when
I
you
feel like
listen, we're trained on this,
you're
man. They
keeping
can't.
eye contact and everything.
We
They
are
can't stop
trained.
us, man. We professionals at this.
Wait, Bob, you can't see me either?
I can see you. Yeah, I
Oh,
can see you.
You can see you. I can't see either of you.
There's been
But
plenty of times where I couldn't see anything, and we just had to just do our thing, you
when I'm
know.
smoking
oh
weed,
wow, okay.
when I'm smoking weed,
Well, y'all do a
man, like
good job.
I
I
can
would have never
visualize.
known.
I can see you guys like, but like in my mind, it's almost like it's just like the last time. It don't make no difference to me. I'm
Well,
very
I'm in the
imaginative.
kitchen. I'm in the kitchen. I'm not in my office, so.
What are some of the strains you have been smoking on?
Oh man, and I just fell hard for Coco Chanel. Ooh,
Mm,
What?
it's so good.
That sounds like a perfume.
Yes, it is. It is. Oh, it was such an amazing strain. And all
Okay.
I have of it is my archive gram. It was so it was very gassy. It was very like diesel, Chem Dog. Like I really expected it to be more sativa leaning, but it wasn't. And
right.
it was just real
Oh,
pungent and gassy. So
all right.
that
So,
LA Kush cake, that's what I'm actually smoking now.
Kush cake.
LA
Man,
Kush cake.
how many strains are there in the world? Every,
You know
Hey,
what?
man.
There
every,
is more. This is what people don't
As
realize. There's
you
more.
talking, man, there's something being made.
Yeah, there's more
yeah,
terpenes. There's more terpene varieties than there are grape varieties, which means there are more weed combinations, cannabis combinations possible than wine. Like
Right.
everything that the wine industry has done, sommelier education, all of that stuff. Like we have to do all the same stuff and better because we actually have more variety, and there's
Right.
more scientific proof behind the cannabis industry,
Right.
I would say. So
That's
I'm
right.
here for the whole industry. Like, I want to host all type. We did, a wine and weed pairing.
Ooh,
Um, we've done all types of stuff, and a bunch of those events we're gonna run back this spring. So it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot going on this year.
I'm
That's what's up.
trying to bring one of
What's your
my
best
friends.
time of the year over there?
The best time, I would say fall or spring, just because you get to use the yard without it being super duper hot. Like, summer is nice early morning and late nights, but the middle of the day is pretty hot out there on a on
Thinking,
a hot day. But yeah, fall is my favorite. Fall is my absolute favorite.
wow,
Awesome.
how's the weather out there right now?
Oh, right now it's cold. We had snow flurries earlier.
We got snow
Oh, you
earlier.
got you got snow
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
got a
God,
little
it's
snow.
crazy.
flurries.
Freezing out. I mean cold, like 20s.
Oh
Got a little.
no.
The other day we had snow, then rain.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah,
So
that's the
the grow
worst.
room was kind of like
Oh,
figuring there's some leaks coming from some places where I ain't expect, because
Yeah,
it's
well,
underground.
it's cold here.
But listen, I was getting that water out of here, man.
no, that's
Sure.
right.
Got to.
I was shocked when he told me. So, you're the dude that grows cannabis. How does he grow? Do you know what he uses? What, when, what, how? Anything?
Um,
Talk to me about your guy.
I know he uses soil.
Hmm.
So it's not like hydro. He definitely uses soil because he does like live soil giveaways and stuff.
Who is he?
And he is an activist first. His name is DC Scrogger.
He's on here?
I don't know if he's on
Yeah,
here.
Or
he
Instagram?
was.
Instagram.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely on
yeah,
Instagram.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
on here.
yeah. I did
If you,
a live with them. I did a live with them a couple days ago.
when you go live, I only see you by yourself.
I go live with people sometimes. Hold on, I gotta fix a plate up.
What do you think?
Oh, my. Yeah, do you think?
Yeah, he's a big grower. He's a big IG grower,
You
man.
know
He does describe. Everybody knows him. Yeah, for
what
sure.
the hell? Y'all just leave me out. Y'all just leave me out. I'm like, I gotta show love and give they flowers. Like, what? That's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. You already know the DM is already waiting for the for
Yo,
the.
wouldn't it
You
be
know what I'm
fire?
saying?
It'd be dope to get her grower just to talk that grow shit.
Listen,
Excuse my language.
look, with the DM, I was before I even knew that was her, whatever. But just to have him on would be a blessing. I already hit him up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, there are mad comments in here, yo. Yo, the Mason jar says cold as. I don't know what the hell wrong with Instagram not letting me see. We going up regardless. Alex, yes, man, preach Cannon Cape Cod. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like Instagram is like they letting me see the comments when they want to let me see them, and they just flooded in. Like that's a lot. Sorry, y'all.
No,
Forgive me.
you're good.
I'm trying to work with it. Yo, but anyway, how big a grower is he, Mars?
Oh man, he's
Oh, he's big, man.
I
He's
think
into the
I think
scrogging,
yeah.
man, with the trellis. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Where my pen at? Hold on. How you
You
spell his
follow
name?
him.
I follow him.
You see, yeah, cannabis. Yeah, we definitely
Let me
follow
tell
him.
you something. That'd be fire to talk to her grower. Wouldn't it?
Well, he is my grow
Yeah,
teacher,
Well, grow
you
so he's not
mean,
like my
man?
grower.
or grow
He's not my
teacher.
That would be
grower.
big, man.
I'm
He's his
sorry, I'm
own
high.
grower.
We
So
just got to get his attention. You know what I'm saying? Somehow,
Oh,
because
I'll
he's
get
a
it.
bit seems
very
like a
busy.
busy
He's very
person.
busy.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
extremely busy.
So
I'll grab him. I'm
being from,
gonna like everything and
know what I
share all
mean?
type of shit. Comment on
But
everything.
Yeah.
he's definitely an advocate first. He's done like cannabis for veterans. He's done like we used to do bike to the beach or something, like all types of fundraisers. He smoked on the White House lawn. Like, he's that guy for me.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yo,
what I said. He's not my grower.
is it?
He is DC's. Yeah, but he's amazing though. I'll definitely put in a good word for you guys.
Oh, that'd be so dope. That'd be so dope. Is it? Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Considering that the White House is in DC, right? It's in DC. Oh yeah, I'm sure that silence means yes. So, isn't it? Isn't it crazy that it's totally legal there where the president be, and it's and other states giving such hassle about it? Do you understand how retarded? Excuse my language. How backwards that is? Like that you never would have thought Washington D.C., the capital and all that, would have legalized it
Well, I
fully.
mean,
No,
they
Tracy.
maybe they don't, maybe they believe in it. I mean, they set the tone. You know what I mean? So they want other states to kind of follow, man, and follow along with all the other states that's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
It makes me
So
think. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
makes me
mean,
think.
honestly, for me, it kind of seemed like once DC did it, it just should have been national, like federal law. Like
Yes,
the fact that DC could do it kind of like as a state, even though we're not a state, and still, and there's still states that are illegal is just wild. It's the fact that
wait,
cannabis is still fighting,
you're not a
this
state.
war.
What
Yeah,
does that mean?
no, DC hasn't gotten statehood. It's a territory like Puerto Rico.
You
I
got
mean,
to be you got to be
look,
kidding me. That district stuff.
Bob, Tom can't see this, but look at this.
oh,
That's the oxtail
oh,
dinner that's going out.
Is that
damn,
So
food?
and just
You
put that
doing
right in the
food?
box.
it's infused. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's how
Put
you
that
do
right
it.
in the box. Damn, boy.
What do, I bet
I
it's
just finished the blunt too, man. I'll devour that, man. Send me
island of
something I'll give it a nice rating, man, and tell everybody how good it is.
Look,
the
I
island
wish
of
you
Miss
know what? If I
Scott.
figure out how
I
to,
got shout out. It's
Throw a couple ice packs in the box.
right, Island of Misfits. You know I'm high as hell. It's a district.
It's cold. It's cold
That's
out
exactly what
anyway,
it is. It's
so
a district.
district.
it's gonna be on a cold truck.
What the Marv crazy.
So we're gonna get some oxtail,
Man,
man.
I swear like we gonna make our way down there. I'm gonna show
Yeah,
love. I
that's
gotta
what
show
I'm
love.
gonna
I'm
do.
telling you, I just got a new whip. I'm dying to take a trip. Dying,
That's
I'm dying
gonna
to
be
take
one
a trip.
of our travels. So me and Tone, we gonna get our heads right.
I'm a
We're gonna
free
get everything
spirit,
lined
man.
up, and we're gonna be doing some
Please.
traveling, and then we're gonna be doing getting some footage out there, here and there. You know what I mean? Out there traveling,
Hell
getting
yeah.
some
Send us
interviews.
some the people that we interview. We're gonna go and check them out. Like you, your business. That's where I'm gonna eat. That's
Y'all
where
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
a
get my
Canna
weed.
tour,
That's what
yes. So let me
I'm
tell
talking
you,
about.
I did the East Coast Cannabis Tour, which was one of the very first, headed up by my favorite cannabis writer, V. If you want to interview anybody, get V Castillo on the line.
Hold on.
She is the traveling cannabis writer.
What's up?
Um,
How you spelling? Oh, okay, say her name.
V VEE.
E.
And I think it's the traveling vegan. You can't miss her. You can't miss her. She's the traveling vegan cannabis writer. But she headed up the East Coast Cannabis Tour out of Philly, even though she's based out of Florida. And they came and stayed a couple nights. And she's the one that got me written up in Leafly and a couple other magazines. So definitely, yeah, get on her radar. And then the Smoke Currency Tour is headed here in April with Thunder Walker. So yeah,
Who?
it's
What's the who?
right. Thunder Walker.
I'm sorry. Bring me back in.
Yes, you
Who is she?
gotta look up Thunder Walker. So she is out of Detroit, I want to say,
What is
but they're doing the Smoke Currency Tour, which is basically cannabis as a business,
fire?
as a profitable business. They're talking to businesses across the country. So they'll be here in April. And yeah, it's a lot going on. Cannabis is big business. It is big business. And the hospitality side, even though it's one of the smaller sectors of
Whoa, whoa.
it, it's gonna be huge.
So
It's gonna be huge.
Okay, all right. The district stuff. What's it's a territory, you said, a district.
Well, yes.
So
No, I was just
it's
saying it's not a state. It's everything but a state. We got taxes. We got
is there a
we
reason?
got
I thought it was.
um
Who's
no
it who's it run by? This district.
no. I mean, we have a DC government, but it's still federal. Most of it's federal property, so you know it's definitely run by the government, probably more than most
right. It just
states.
say basically it's not part of any state.
Yeah.
It's its own
Right.
thing.
Right.
Oh, all right. Okay. That's new to
Yeah.
me.
Or
That's probably why
or
it's
or
legal
itself.
there.
Or itself.
Or what?
Or, or itself. So not its own thing neither.
What?
Right.
That's what
This
shit.
is
What? Okay. All right. All
but look,
right. Well, it's just an
look,
imaginary.
as a cannabis industry, as a cannabis culture, I think we are light years ahead of
Oh
some
yeah,
states
y'all
just
are.
because we are pretty much recreational. Like anyone can get into a medical dispensary now just with an ID. You can self-certify for a medical card. You don't even have to ask a doctor. You can just say, "Hey, I want it." You pay your little fee and you get it. It doesn't even have to come with the doctor's
Oh,
recommendation anymore. So it's it's almost back to the wild west out here because we had a gray area when they first introduced I-71 where they weren't really clear about what you could and couldn't do as far as cannabis sales. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we ran amok as a whole. Not me per se, but we ran amok. So
Yeah.
DC had to be reeled in a little bit, but it's kind of more regulated now or less regulated depending on how you look at it. It's better
Yeah.
regulated now. I'll say that.
I
It's
think
not more or less. It's better regulated.
you guys are the Colorado out our way east.
Of the East Coast, absolutely.
So basically, yeah, I get it. I get it now. I get it. So that's why it's legal because y'all are your own thing, and nothing interferes with that. No, and no one in the state, federal, they don't say like, "Hey, nah,
No.
hey, nah."
Federal land, White House grounds, all that kind of stuff. Like they had to have permits for that kind of stuff. There's still
right.
lots of areas in DC that it's not legal, and public consumption is still not legal. Like there's definitely
Oh,
still
oh,
rules. So you can't
oh.
So where do
have
most
cannabis
people
in a
come
vineyard.
from? Most people come from Virginia or Maryland.
I would say probably equal. And Virginia and Maryland are both legal now. So now we're pulling from North Carolina and like Delaware.
No,
Gotcha.
Like yeah,
please, that's the oh,
so that's our
yeah,
closest illegal state still,
Right.
So that's
Right.
that's the target audience right now
yeah, we
as
were
far as
Hey,
talking.
culture.
yeah, man. So get that everybody pulling together, man. There's no reason for it. And like I was telling Tone,
Yeah,
they're trying to say
yeah.
it's worse than Xanax,
Oh,
and
it makes
that
my
ain't
stomach
true.
hurt.
No.
You know
I,
what I mean? That ain't
it
true.
makes
So
my
this
whole
is a
face
pleasant thing.
scrounge up. I'm sorry, I get mad.
No.
We're
No.
I do
I
not.
agree.
gonna
I don't appreciate that. And they know damn well. I know damn well these old people that are making these laws, they don't smoke weed because they done been around since the seed was invented. They that old. They're,
Yes.
they're that old and they're writing fucking laws like y'all really should be really having a big old say about everything.
Hmm.
Now I know they don't smoke weed. You ain't. Is there a human on the planet that you say that hasn't even tried it? A pull? Uh,
I
it- uh,
mean, I'm sure they're out there. I don't want to know them. Not a grown up.
well, these people are crooked in this industry. They done did other things along smoking weed. I know it. So I'm assuming, and so I'm assuming they have. They ain't
well,
angels. They have. And you
Listen,
know,
you know they don't want to give it a good word. Come on, man.
wholeheartedly, wholeheartedly writing whole lies, a whole bill of lies, talking about what it should. It's still a drug, man. You crazy.
Right.
You know what? We need. You know, I feel like I don't think the Canadians like their president, from what I've been told. I ain't know, but he's young. We need some new
Okay.
blood down there, Miss. We need some new blood in DC. Or just a president. Can we get a young president? He will see things clearly. He won't be.
Yeah.
Won't be made to follow old doctrine. Shit, it's not even a loss of doctrine. It's like on a scroll. It's so old.
Right.
Things need to be rewritten.
Absolutely.
Things need to be changed. Like it's gonna do it.
Just start over. I don't even know if change, like, things need to just like be demolished and just started completely from scratch.
I
Like,
feel
this
though.
is a this
It's still 50-year-old
this
laws.
is a
That's
shit
all. You know what
show.
I mean?
I mean, you
Just those
cannot.
50-year-old laws, old ass
That's the
laws. You know what I
problem.
mean?
It's the age of these damn laws. Like, come on, man. Like, and then they want to ignore it. Okay, so you're gonna try to. They want to make you feel like they're doing what we want them to do, right? No, what we
Right.
want is to take it off that fucking drug ballot. You guys got that substance act shit is just all a bunch of shit. It's like
Right,
it's a bunch
Right.
of nothing. And y'all only you
right.
think. And sometimes I think about this. Do you think they would even really give a whole F if we didn't give a whole F about this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I think they find something else to play with. Like these,
Wait,
they
give me
make it
one
so
second.
they make it
Go
so hard.
ahead.
We'll
Facts.
get it. We'll get it together. But that Xanax shit, oh man, they need to throw that whole bill out, man. Rewrite it. Rewrite
They
it.
make me laugh,
Rewrite
man.
it. No, and whoever wrote it, you got to demote them or fire because it's all lies, bro. How you feel about that, Marv? Or narcotic?
And I don't like you said, man. I mean, if I speak upon the comparison, it's an insult to my intelligence. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
doing narcotics,
But
bro. We're
I
doing
just want to
narcotics.
speak on this. I don't stop. Take us off the drug list. That's just what I'm on. Just look. Take us off the drug list.
They,
Take us off the drug list. It's not a drug. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
they said if it's a schedule something, why y'all got it legal? You know what I'm saying? States are legalizing it. Y'all need to stop. Y'all
Yeah.
trying to hold us back. Y'all trying to hold us back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yo, you guys are our Colorado, man. This is what we. I hope every state models themselves after y'all. If y'all ain't scared, y'all said hell no. Y'all said hell no. We gon' grow. That's how y'all said it.
We did. We did. Yes.
There was a, you gotta stand up to the man, y'all.
I love it. I love it.
Guys, I am running out of space on this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, but listen,
I'm like,
we're gonna wrap it up with her. You know what I mean? We got another one. So
cool. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
with.
but this is that Sunday, man. We got back to back, and
Who else you talking to?
the extracting queen.
Oh shit. That was okay. All right.
That, that's seven.
Listen,
yes.
Queen. Listen up,
That's
Queen.
seven.
It's at 7.
I love
Oh
Yeah.
my God. 6:29. We good. We rocking. I just don't want this thing to stop recording because of the. I got to get some more space. I've been being cheap. I didn't want to buy no more storage on
it.
Google.
Look, I feel you.
I've been being cheap. I know I got to do it though because this ain't
We
gonna
got
work.
queen. This is Queen Day. We got all the queens on today.
Nice.
Uh huh.
Nice.
That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna
Well,
make
I
a bunch of real.
appreciate y'all for having me on. And we can talk anytime. So
Yes,
I'm
Queen.
here. I'm here. Y'all are here.
Get
We
ready
can
to
do this anytime.
do yourself and mad reels. I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Sorry,
appreciate
and
it.
sorry for the confusion. If there was anything, if anybody, anything we got to blame it on is blame it on the cannabis. All right. So
You high.
Absolutely. Yes. When I saw the messages, I said, oh my God. I scrolled up. I said, I know damn well he said 6 p.m., but no,
I
it's
was,
cool. It's
we was,
cool.
yeah, we couldn't wait to get on, and we were just excited.
That's why I
No, I
hold. That's why I'm.
appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for coming.
Thank you. I'll see y'all anyway because I watch it live. But
Be there.
peace.
Bye, Mom.
Yeah.
She's all.
I don't do no drugs, ain't when I'm in the garden. I feel the love, ain't I've been going bust, so I can feel a buzz.